The great battles that you need to watch that can also challenge your mind, give you the knowledge that you're looking for, man. The debates, man, they're crazy, man. Anybody that's in the battles of the mind, this is where you need to go, man, because you not only will you be challenged with the knowledge that these brothers are dropping, but it's just also good to see brothers express themselves in a positive way when they're exchanging knowledge between one another, where you can learn something and get a different perspective on things in life. So, you know, if you're in the battles or if you're just into obtaining more knowledge and learning about yourself, you definitely need to be watching Sonetta TV, the dope debates, House of Consciousness. This is all positive energy that we need to nourish our mind, spirit, and soul, man. So make sure y'all always log on, watch online, man. I go on the sites, I see these brothers dropping knowledge about things I had no idea about. So, you know, if you want to enrich your spirit and your mind and your body and your soul, make sure you watch the debates, man. It's crazy. Trust me, man. E. Beasley, Smack URL TV. It's always a pleasure to be over Sonetta TV.
You know who it is, Hollow the Dawn, SonnettaTV.com. Get with it, man. LOM.
Shout out to SonnettaTV.com. You know, it's your boy Big T to the world. Tuning for the My Pretty Tony, your girl.
Peace and Black Power family. Welcome to another Sonetta TV House of Consciousness production. Black News 102, Sonetta Studios, Sonetta TV. Brother Polite, are you ready to take on this great and mighty task? There's a lot of people out there who's talking about we got to be agents. You got to be an agent. I don't even want to stand with you if you don't call the white man the devil. You're going to have to deal with that, brother. Is the white man the devil?
Nope. Simple. He's not.
There you have it, family. You're going to go in on this, right?
No, let's just
break it down.
Okay, I'll do more.
Greetings. Yo, the Black Light. You know, it's time for us to do some critical, analytic teachings and thinking first. Because, as I expressed in one of my other videos, a house divided will fall. And it seems like the enemy has divided us in such a way where we have lost black power, we have lost consciousness, black consciousness. We're walking around in a zombie-like state of mind. We have no scientists advancing the black nation as a whole. Now, technology is a wonderful thing. It can be used in your benefit, or it can be used against you. I analyze Sonetta TV in all types of angles. And this is the questions that I ask myself about his formats and the way he grew to the level that he is now. First of all, I ask myself, is the black man, does he have an enemy other than himself? And an outside enemy that's hindering him from achieving freedom, justice, and equality. And so, after studying the answer, after studying the question, I look for answers. And I came to the conclusion that we have an outside enemy other than the inside enemy. And I said that the outside enemy is enhancing that inside enemy. And what is the inside enemy? The ability to control the inability to control the power and force that we inherited. And so that's our inner enemy. So the outer enemy is a predator of nature itself, walking around in human form, called the Caucasian. Scientifically, he is the devil because he is made up of diversion. His makeup is against nature. And over the years, he's been proving that because there's so many people have been eliminated from the face of the earth under his governance and his rule, government and his rule. So, if you understand where I'm going with this, on Sinetta TV, he got brothers debating one another. And they're all debating about the Caucasian in some form or fashion. They're debating about who's in power. None of these brothers have the ability right now to be independent from the Caucasian in the state that they're in. They be dependent on the Caucasian in some form of faction because he's in control of the food industry, the clothing industry, the energy industry, etc., transportation industry, etc. So as a group of people, we have no control over any of the necessary things in life. Medicine, food, clothing, and shelter. Only what he grants us. And so these brothers is up here, they arguing, and they got an audience and followers. And people are crediting them, these brothers, for dropping some knowledge on them. The way I look at a thing is like this, about, especially when it comes to knowledge, is who was the most productive, who had the most productive doctrine, the most sensible doctrine, the most prosperous doctrine. And it's none other than the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And he said the white man was the devil. But he still was productive. Now, what he did in America outshines anything Polite did or said. Polite's science and wisdom can't touch the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. But where did the Honorable Elijah Muhammad get his wisdom from? Master Farad Muhammad. He can't deal with that. Can't do. Dr. York can't match it. Garvey can't match it. Can't nobody match it. So he was rejected because he was outshining as far as knowledge and wisdom and understanding. He was outshining and outproducing all the leaders that came behind him and all the leaders that came before him. So these brothers is making an attempt to derail the forward thrust of the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And he got the people's mind because the people don't think critically. They don't analyze, and they don't judge by the fruit. You know. And the accomplishments of the Nation of Islam, it was great. Now afterwards, when the Honorable Elijah Muhammad died, it shows you that the people depend on one leader, and he was trying to make us each a leader in our own right. He said, "You are gods, and you govern yourself in unity." Though we're gonna talk about it a little later, but I just want y'all to think about that. This black light.